Hello folks, and welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner, my own imposed hardcore mode. So looking at the map here, we have a couple more missions to do, but I'm only going to do one more. And then we're moving over. I'm going to save the meteorological data until I find the differential for the pickup, and then we'll come back and do that one. But we're going to go ahead and do the Pinewood Express. So that one is, the opening is right here. So it is 2 wooden planks we have to deliver to the drilling site, which is over here. Then we have to deliver another one to the church. And then we have to deliver another one to this old house. And what I'm going to do is I have the truck. I went ahead and loaded the stuff on there. I have not packed it yet. I used the GMC, and then I took the GMC and came up here, picked up a trailer, and took it on the Smithville Dam, where the other vehicles and trailers are also located. So this will be the last one that I do here. And I'm going to, again, run over here. And then I'm going to come up this way, and I'm going to go ahead and put myself a marker here. And then a marker there. Because when I go into the church, I'm going to have to back out. And then put a marker up here, so I don't miss this turn. And then we'll make our delivery over here. Once I'm completed with this mission, then we'll head over to Smithville Dam, and I've got a couple of things to do over there. So some of the key things to remember about this mission: I cannot recover to the garage, which I can't do that anyway. I can't change trucks. So I always thought that was kind of odd why they said I can't change trucks, and then it dawned on me. Maybe somebody would take 2 wooden planks and park a truck over here, park another truck over here with one, and then park another truck over here with one, and then just jump trucks. Which is why it says you can't change trucks. And I can't recover. So again, can't go to the garage, can't recover, can't change trucks. And if you look under that, where it says avoid these interactions, there is another one under it. And it says complete during nighttime. So if you come in here in the daytime, you load up and you go into this area to start the mission, then it will automatically make it nighttime for you. But I believe I am in the nighttime now, so I should be okay. So I loaded the 4 boxes up, but I have not packed the cargo yet, so let's go ahead and pack it. Just to show you that, no, I didn't come over here and cheat and do an auto load. Now I gotta get turned around here. And get the back end backed in there, because I want to set it up so that I just pull straight out. All right. So we'll show the contest. Again, if it was daytime, as soon as I started, as soon as I accepted it, it would go to night. But I think we have enough nighttime. I think it'll start me at midnight anyway, regardless of what time of day it is. So if I can do this in under 8 minutes, it's 3,300 and 360 stars there, or driver points, as I like to call them. And I could use that because I think I am 350 away from the next level, which is 9. And at level 9, I can get the off-road tires for our Navistar. So, I'm ready to go, and let's give this a try and see if I can do it. Up, forgot to put it in all-wheel drive. And we will go straight up the hill here because it's easier than trying to go up through the muddy road. Come on, you can do it. I don't have the diff lock or the SnowRunner gears on here yet. If I had the SnowRunner on here, I'd just shove it up into high and leave it in high. I can do it in high most of the way. But right now, all I have is the automatic. Pinewood Express, I don't know if you can continue to do that one over and over again. I'll find out once I get it completed. I hate this automatic. Alright, so that's the last two off there. 2 more deliveries to make. I don't know why it does that. I'm nowhere near the fence. And running automatic really sucks in the mud. I thought of those stumps just at the last second. That could have been bad. I wish there was an option that I could just do manual gears. No automatic. Well, it's down now. It's a little hard to see which way your tires are pointing in the dark. Now another thing you can do is just use a flatbed and use a trailer, and then when you drop off the cargo at the drilling site, then you can also drop the trailer. But that would have required me to go back to the garage, and I didn't want to go back to the garage, and I still needed to get this trailer over to hang on, concentrating. Alright, let's back you back out. because you can't run through those lights. Okay, 5 minutes. I've got 3 minutes to make it up here. And I think I should be able to do that with no issues. The only issues is the transmission right now. Like I said, if I had my SnowRunner gears in here, I can just shove it up in the high and I'd be okay. Now it's going to downshift to first. And then play the shifting game. First, second, first, second, first, second. But I think it's okay. Alright, and I have been promoted. So I did it in 6 minutes, 4 seconds. Now I gotta get this beast turned around. Because going to the road to the right is not an option. This truck would barely fit through there without a trailer. Uh-oh. Alright. So the trailer wants to play that game. And we'll try that tree. Nope, that didn't work. But the actual down tree did turn it back around. So good to go. I did. I passed my road. Well, I definitely don't want to go through here. And it's at night. But we're just going to have to back it out of here. Not too sharp that way. There we go. Start to see a little bit better. Oop, too much. Be okay if I can see my wheels, see how much they're turning. That's not the road. Road is right. It's gotta be through there. Yep. And part of my hardcore rules, I cannot advance time, so I have to play it at night. I can't recover a vehicle to the garage. Can't buy trailers. I can sell trailers, but I can't buy them. And I have to manually load everything. So if I have not forgotten for the YouTube video, should have been a list of rules in the very beginning. And I only put it up for about 5 seconds. So if you want to look at them, you can always rewind and hit pause. And as I said before, the reason I'm doing the hardcore mode is because of my other playthrough. I have found that I am 3/4 of the way through Russia, and it's just gotten too easy. Some of the things I was doing, and until they come out with a hardcore mode, I wanted to make this gameplay as hard as I possibly could. So some other rules: I can buy vehicles, but I cannot sell vehicles unless I have 2 of them. So like on the dam map, there's a second Chevy pickup that's mine. Once we recover it, that gives us a second one, so I have to sell it because I can only have 1 of each vehicle. So it has to be sold, and I've already gotten it and sold it. But I can't sell anything that I buy, or anything else that I get. If I don't have a second one, I can't sell it. And it also, I can only have 1 vehicle, so I can't do like my other playthrough and buy 3 of these and have 1 on each map. So it makes it a little more difficult. And something else I did in the other playthrough was when I got the P16, once I was done with it, I sold it because it was worth a lot of money. And the twin steer is worth a lot of money. And I didn't like it, so I sold it right off the bat to give myself extra money to buy other things. And I can't do that in this playthrough. So I also can't jump to other regions and get vehicles. So I can't jump to Alaska and get the BM-17, get the Hummer. Can't jump to Russia and get the Tega. I have to wait till I get to those regions. And I have to complete Michigan fully before I can jump to Alaska. I have to complete Alaska fully before I can jump to Russia. And no cheating. So I can't use any of the cheats or glitches. Like the one glitch where you can get a bunch of the same vehicles just by going back to the main menu. So I can't use that, which I didn't use that in my other playthrough either. Makes the game way too easy. Alright, so it's good it's getting daytime, because the next mission I'm going to do will be much easier in the daytime. So I brought all the trailers over here. I did sell 2 of the red trailers because I'm not going to need them. And I believe there's at least 2 more red trailers on this map. So let's go in here and get you fueled back up. So fuel, if I buy it from a gas station, I have to pay $3 a gallon. But if I get it from the garage or get it from a trailer that I own, like all these trailers I've found on these maps, so there's one fuel trailer there, so any fuel I get out of there belongs to me. I don't have to pay. Same way with repairs. Repairs though, they cost me $10 a point if I get it repaired, even by accident. I'm going to hook up my trusty Scout here because we're going on 2 different missions, but in the same direction. So what are those missions? Well, I still have 2 watchtowers to open up over here. So what I'm going to do, and since I have to manually load everything, I actually have 4 areas that are loading. So here I can load, and over at the farm I can load, and then down here at the warehouse load, and then way up here at this warehouse is a loading area. So unless I want to only drive a vehicle with a crane on it, I'm going to have to station a crane up here with a fuel tanker to load any vehicles that come up there. Station 1 here with a fuel, don't really need a fuel tanker here, but station a crane here. And then I think I'm going to do the Fleet Star. We'll do this one, or bring it down here and do this one. It'll do double duty. So my mission now is I'm going to come all the way out here, come down in here, and right over in here, I have 2 vehicles now that I can put cranes on. I need a 3rd one. So there is a 3rd one, and it's sitting right down in here. All I have to do is come down and get it and tow it back. So once I tow it back to the garage, I'm going to go, first I'm going to tow the Chevy past all of this, and then pick up that truck, bring it back to the garage, and then come back. The Chevy is going to open up this, and the Western Star and the Chevy are going to come over here, which leads to Island Lake. And Island Lake is full of fuel tankers. So I'm going to get another fuel. I'm going to get a fuel tanker off of there and get a Scout fuel carrier, because there are no Scout fuel carriers on this map or on Black River. And I need a Scout fuel carrier to station over here because I have some missions that come out this way, and I need the extra fuel. So that is my plan for the rest of this, and let's see if we can put it into action. And once I get everything set up, then I can start running missions. Slow it down and tear my truck up. So I was heading to work this morning, or this afternoon. I only had to work a half day today. And I was sitting at a traffic light next to a coal truck, and it was a tractor trailer pulling a big coal trailer. And I just happened to look over at it, and it was black, and it said Western Star on the front of it, or on the side of it. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is my favorite truck in the game. So if I had to pick, whoa, easy now. If I had to pick only 3 trucks to run in the game, this one would be one, the Tega would be the other one, and of course the Lodestar. Because the Lodestar is just an awesome scout vehicle. And it's, oh, come on now, you're sliding me around. I think I left the pickup truck in neutral to use as little gas as I could with it. I think that's why it's so squirrely behind me. And the pickup truck does not have the extra fuel cans. It just slows it down. There is a fuel tanker once I get onto the Island Lake. There's a huge fuel tanker that I'm going to get and put it at the entrance to Island Lake so that I have a good fueling point there. Oh, it's a sign. I thought it was a floating rock. Now, don't tear the truck up. There's also 2 maintenance trailers on Island Lake. So I'm going to get one of those and bring it back eventually. Nope, it's this one. And leave the other one out there at the entrance to Island Lake in case I need it. But I'm really not going to do any missions on Island Lake until I have to, because I'll need a vehicle with a crane on it to load. I could put a crane and a flatbed on this, but this, I would have to do more trips, but it is doable. But I like hauling the big flatbed semi-trailer because this truck does really well with that trailer on. So there's an upgrade that I got a couple of days ago. Came over here, opened up a watchtower to get some upgrades. I didn't even have it in all-wheel drive. Once you get the suspension lift on this truck and you get the off-road tires, this boggy area is nothing for this truck. I'm still running in 4th gear. other truck should be over right there. It is over there. That's the one I need to rescue. Change trucks. Make sure this thing is stopped. And no, it automatically went to automatic when I hooked it up with the winch. Alright, let's go get our other truck. The truck really isn't... Oh, shoot. The truck really isn't good for much on the Michigan maps because it is a cab over and you cannot get all-wheel drive. You can't get really powerful engines or anything until you go to Alaska, but you can never get all-wheel drive in it. And it will make a good truck. I think I can put the crane on it. If not the little crane, I think it will hold the big crane. But I was very surprised when I got to Alaska. I decided to get this truck and see how it would do in Alaska. And it actually did really well. So this is it. International TransStar. What you see is what you get. As I said, it is by no means an off-road truck. But it didn't do, as long as I didn't take it in the snow, it handled really well in Alaska, and I found myself using it quite a bit. Get it out of its little stuck area here. There's front wheels turning. There they go. They're moving now. Should go straight through there. Now I could go get a maintenance trailer and a fuel tanker and come out and fix it up and fill it with fuel and drag it that way. It'll be much easier, but a lot more time consuming. Front wheels. Let me try something. Yeah, because you can go into it immediately, but everything is broke on it. Let's see if we can stick it in neutral and see if that will help. See if it'll stay in neutral. And normally I would just jump in it. Nope, still not going to move. And just recover it back to the garage. But I cannot recover anything to the garage. Everything has to be driven in this hardcore mode. Come on, get some grip. Get it around that pole and I can head back over here to the road. And I may just have to get it out of this bog and then actually come down with a maintenance trailer, because it is not pulling very easily. Make sure I'm heading the right way. Yep. And if I get it to harder ground, it might pull a lot easier. Front wheel's definitely not wanting to turn. Now they're turning. No, the truck doesn't want to go anywhere. Okay. So let's do some winching. Half winching, half pulling. Thing's liable to run me out of gas. Now when I go get the twin steer, I will have to take a maintenance trailer and a fuel tanker, because that one you have to repair it and refuel it before you can keep it. think I've already got some upgrades for this. Close. And it'll help pull the front end up a little bit. Nope, low gear's too low. I wouldn't mind having like a wrecker add-on where you could actually lift the front end up and tow it that way. What I'm doing now is I'm letting off the gas and giving it gas. So every time you see it says out of fuel, I let off the gas and give it some more gas so it doesn't try to shift up into second gear. It's a little trick I learned and I didn't do it very well that time. One more hill to go and then it's all hard road from here on out. Come on, truck. Shouldn't try to shift now until I get up here. In fact, I think there might be a maintenance... no. I knew there was a trailer down there. I forgot what it was. Alright, I got you now. What the heck was it doing? I may need to put a little more space. Oh, I forgot the tires are flat too. That's probably why it was so hard to pull. And that's what's going to give me the issue here, pulling it. Flat tires. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go to the, let's go to the garage. And we'll bring you. Alright, I'm just going to grab this maintenance trailer. And go down and fix the tires. And then I should be able to pull it. Oh, that's already... Well, shoot, I need to take that truck up. No, I don't. Kodiak is already hooked up. Yeah. Nope. Ah, crap. Can't make up my mind. So, detached trailer. And I'm going to get this fuel tanker off here because I am going to take the maintenance trailer up there anyway. But this truck needs to have the flatbed and a crane on it. So these are going up, they're going to head that way anyway, so might as well do it now. Flatbed and the crane. Oh crap, I can't do it with that one. So this one has to have this crane on it. No. Oh. Yeah, I forgot this truck does not handle this crane very well. Crane is too heavy for it. So we'll just go with the little crane and no bed. Because on this one you cannot put the flatbed or the sideboard bed with this crane. So this has to be just a crane. But that's all I need up here is the maintenance trailer, the crane, and I'm going to pull a... I think there are 4 Scout fuel tankers on Island Lake, and I'm going to pull 2 of them over here. One will go to the Drummond Island entrance, and then one of them will go over here on the other side of the farm. This truck here, the Kodiak, it does well in Alaska, but it just sucks here in Michigan. Also doesn't do very well in Russia. Mud is not something it does well. Icy roads, though, it does really good when you put chain tires on it. You can't take it through deep snow, but icy roads, no problem. And I like the paint job. And go over here to the left a little bit. because there is a little stick in the road. I will show it to you. And I hit that little stick somewhere in here. Maybe they moved it out. But every time I come down through here, if I'm on the right side of the road, I take damage. Doesn't matter what vehicle I'm in. Hey, I just noticed the truck paint job matches the maintenance trailer. Park and brake. There you go. So repair. And we want to go to the there, and I'm just going to repair the wheels and the suspension. I don't want to use up all my repair points. Alright, now we should be able to tow it back with no problem. Yeah, much easier. The 5.0 update must have taken that stick out of the road back there. Which I'm glad for, because you got to go through that road a lot. A lot of missions go through there. So I believe the next episode will be about opening up the watchtowers on Island Lake, getting a couple of fuel tankers and bringing them back here. And then after that, I believe I'm going to run to Drummond Island, open up the watchtowers there, take a couple of loads of wood with me, because I'm going to have to do some bridges so that I can get to the P16 and get it over here, because there's a couple of missions I could use it. Alright, so I'm in the zone here. Release the winch, cover, And now I can bring the TranStar in because it's in the box. And I got a little bit of money. So, okay, so it can hold the heavy crane. So that's good. Let's put the flatbed on it and then see if I can put this. Yes, I can. And the center point of the load is actually in between the two tires, so that does good. So go ahead and buy that. Engine I'm not that worried about. But I have an extra one of these. So I'll do that. Those are locked. Suspension can't do anything with. Not that really all that worried about the tires. But I guess I could go ahead and stick the Lord Powers on it, because there are a couple little muddy areas I have to go through. Winch, not worried about. There's no water to go through. I do want to do rough lights if I can. I don't know if I can or not. Nope. Be under miscellaneous. Nope, I don't think you can get extra lights for this one. So it is ready to go. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this one and put it up at the top of the map leading over to Drummond Island. Because the road going up there, this can make it up there with no issues. So I would just swap out the Kodiak and leave the Kodiak over this way in case I need to change out, put a bed on it for some reason. None of the loads at the warehouse at the top of the map are so heavy that this yellow crane can't pick up. Alright, so while I get these switched around, we have come to the end of our hour. So if you liked the video, leave a like. Whether you liked it or you didn't like it, leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, what I can do to make these videos better. The hardcore rules, what do you think about them? Are they too hard, too easy? Is there something I forgot? I don't want to make it so hard that I can't do the missions. But I just want it to be... I'm actually enjoying the rules so far. It took a little getting used to, but I think I've gotten used to them pretty good. And it also forces me to think. I'm just going to go over here and see. Yep, they got rid of the stick. But it also forces me to think about my loads, how I'm going to do stuff, the best way to do things. And it takes a lot longer to play the game. So that's what I want. I want to drag it out a little bit longer. And if I didn't do something different, then it would just be repeating what my other gameplay is. So I didn't want to do that. So let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.